The Mabalingwe Nature Reserve is about 2 hours drive to the north of Pretoria in the Limpopo province, which makes it the perfect getaway for a weekend, and that's exactly what we did. The Kalahari bush camp burned down a year ago, so we had no choice but to stay in the normal caravan park. The park itself is well laid out and kept fairly neat. The facilities are good and clean. They've got a convenience shop, some swimming pools and a bar area which is famous for the pizzas. I think they call it the R&R Buffalo Bar. We are used to bush camping, so having neighbors this close to you was a bit challenging at first, but we got used to it. At least the people next to us, around us, were quite nice. For a walk through the camp and had a look at all the facilities and tried out the pizzas at the R&R bar. But we didn't come to visit Mabalingwe for the pizzas, we came for the game. And so early next morning we went for a game drive, but it was actually quite enjoyable. They do have some game drive vehicles that you can book, or you can go on horseback. They've got horseback riding, but yeah, like always, we do our own game drive, and luckily we were allowed to do so. We saw a lot of plain game. The kudus were something special for me. They are magnificently beautiful. The bird life in this part of the Bushveld is something special, and this koran, we saw quite a few of them. If you are a vlakvark, there's nothing like a nice mud bath when it's 37 degrees outside. Enjoying 4x4ing, Mabalingwe is definitely the place to visit. You've got a very nice track up Waterberg Hill. It's a 4x4 track. I quite enjoyed it. Not very challenging, but it's quite a long ride. I think it took us about 10-15 minutes up, maybe the same down. I didn't really check, but it was beautiful up there, and the ride itself is it's good. top we came and saw this kudu, very beautiful kudu, and it made the drive up there totally worth it. The roads in the rest of the park is kept quite good. There are a few areas where it's marked 4x4 only to the east side of the park. I would really suggest that you only go there if you do have a 4x4. Don't go there in your company car or your rental. It's not going to make it. This is one of those sections in the marked 4x4 only area. As you can see, your wife's car is not going to make it up there. In the late 80s, early 90s, Castrol had a few ads made, Ja Boet, Ja Zwaar ads, and that was actually shot here at the Kalahari Oasis, which is now a pub of sorts. Unfortunately, it was closed when we were there. I'm not too sure why. Ja, but
Ja, zwaar.
Care of the best.